Okay, welcome back to Onikirimaru MTG. Today's match is UB Tempo against Izzet Otter. So Izzet Otter player is on the left and UB Tempo is on the right. So here we see Mystic Sanctuary tapped, and then on the other side, Thirster Tamio. Okay, so Ponder, maybe looking for the second land. Yeah, for sure he has only one land, because otherwise why would you play the Mystic Sanctuary tapped? Okay. Island. Okay, Storm Chase. What was the name? Yeah, don't remember, sorry. So is one blue enchantment, so you need to level up basically this. Let me check the name. Yeah, Storm Chaser talent. Okay. So when he enters, it creates a token, a 1/1 token. And then the level up, you can take back one instant or sorcerer from the graveyard. But usually you just keep the first at the first level. So here, Lorin revealed, looking for a Tundra. Okay, another one here. Stormchase talent, looking for two, creating two tokens, attacking with one of them. Yeah, he's deciding if he wants to fetch or not. Oh, you just take two. I think that the token have also prowess. So end of turn, fetching for Underground Sea. Okay, so Orcish Bowmaster. Creating one token, one token. So here attacking with everything, creating another clue. Okay, Ponder. Looking for the third land maybe. Okay, another land. And pass. Two untapped Underground Seas. So maybe another Orcish Bowmaster. Ooh, 3 mana. Stock up. Stock up lets you to look at the first 5 cards of your deck, then take 2, put in your hand, and the rest goes on the bottom. It's quite strong card, so also allows you to dig quite deeply. Passing without attacking. End of turn, using one clue to draw one card. Okay, so in response, still at the end of turn, I think. Fetching for planes. Oh, Sword to Plowshares. Plowing the Tamio. Okay, no problem. So here is all tapped out on the left. Okay, Ford land. No, Oculus, I think he cannot play. He needs to exile 6 cards from the graveyard. Yeah, maybe he confused with the Murktide. So another Ponder. Yeah, directly 3 mana 5/5 would be quite a strong card without drawback. It's quite nice to see some new typology of decks. So otters is not a usual deck, right? I think usually, I mean, kind of tribal decks. You only have wizards. Let me think. Yeah, basically just wizards and ninjas. Yeah, just ninjas and wizards. Otters are not that common. It's also true that nowadays people just take a look on the web, choose a list, and just use that. So, but a lot of years ago, without the internet, people are used more to do tests. So you test the cards with your friends at the tournaments, and then a lot of deck are more less standard deck lists. Let's call it that way. So here another stock up, looking for some answers maybe. Funny thing of stock up is also that allows you to have card advantage because you put down one card, stock up itself, and then you take two. It's quite strong. Attacking for one. End of turn, fetching the delta, polluted delta. For underground undercity sewers. So you can survey one, try to move some things around. Also allows you to have 6 cards in the graveyard, so you can play the Oculus, the big eye. Now is the moment. So, oh no, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Maybe with, yeah, attacking first. Let's see. Only 2 damage. feather push on the token. So now he has 6 cards in graveyard. So the big eye comes down. Yeah. So these creatures at the beginning of the upkeep of the opponent, you can look at the first 2 cards and manifest dread one of the 2. So it becomes a face down 2/2 creatures, and then you put the other card in the graveyard. So at the same time is a graveyard engine. Okay, this town ain't big enough. With 1 blue mana, you can bounce 1 permanent of the opponent and 1 of yours. Let's see. Yeah, it's quite a strong force of will. Okay, so manifesting dread. One face down. Okay, the first force of will. So he already used 3 force of will out of 4. So it means no other protections. Instant protections. I think he still has the Toxics. Okay, level up. Taking back this town ain't big enough. I think now he's going to bounce again the Oculus and then playing again the Storm Chase talent. Oh no, prismatic ending on Tamio, okay. And pass the turn. Yeah, 5 damage are quite a big creature. 5/5. Okay, swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. So it's going to bounce, I think, the Oculus. Okay, drawing 1 card from the clue in response. Okay, go back and taking 4 damage. Tame and the clues are quite strong. So you can draw a lot of cards thanks to the clues every turn. Another prismatic ending on the Bowmaster. Okay. I guess he has a brainstorm, maybe. Okay, create a token, 1/1 token, and pass the turn. End of turn, clue. Oh no. I think he cannot pings because he is already on the battlefield. It's like phase in, phase out, something similar. But at least he has a creature. Another feather push, attacking for 2. Does it make sense to sacrifice the clue, maybe? Nah, he still has a lot of cards in his hand. I think 1 or 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 3, 4, level up. This town ain't big enough, maybe? No. Swords to plowshares. Plowshares on the... Still using it, playing it. Okay, on the Bowmaster. Drawing a card from the clue. Brainstorm. Usually tempo decks against control decks, they're usually quite long matches. Because also tempo doesn't have like a combo like reanimator. It just has to deal damage one by one. In this case with the orcish token. Which is, by the way, is not orcish, this token. I think it's like a skeleton. It's not the official Orcish Bowmaster token. Okay, Wasteland. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to use the Wasteland now. Unless... Yeah, he only... Oh no, he has 2 red mana. He has 1 mountain and 1 volcanic island. I don't know. Another stock up. Ponder. Looking for some action. Attacking for 1. Okay, bouncing. Again. Fetching for another land. He's only 1 card away to replay the Oculus. Okay, okay. Undercity Sewers. Okay, fetch land. So okay, now he can place it. Yeah. Does the opponent has Force of Will? Yeah, he has. I saw it here. Force of will, okay. Reanimate. So it's not UB tempo, or is like UB tempo with reanimates. So no entombs. These were unexpected. Or maybe he was good to hide the reanimator package. He needs to resolve that Oculus. Otherwise, okay, Teferi. Okay, he has another one here. Just changing back. Okay, Teferi. Is he going to bounce the creature? Yes. Hmm. Attacking and blocking. Okay. Does he have a Bowmaster just to deal 1 damage to Teferi? No. This game is like a marathon. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands on the left and 6 lands on the right. Okay, another stock up. Yeah, stock up is too strong. He didn't shuffle the deck yet, so it means that the bad cards are all in the bottom and the good cards are still on top of the deck. Okay, Sword of Plowshares. Another Tamio. Prismatic ending on Tamio at the end of turn, thanks to the fairy. Yeah, now I think the match is quite over. The otter player is already in control. Control of the match. So now he's taking back 1 stock up. He could play that at the end of turn. Yeah, no action for the UB tempo / reanimator player. Stock up. Yeah, quite good cards. 1 Brainstorm, 1 Sword to Plowshares. Ooh. This was unexpected. hide it until now. This guy is quite a good card. So when you play the second spell, you can create a 1/1 monk with prowess. And when he enters in the battlefield, you can attach this equipment to that token. Okay, bouncing both of the Storm Chaser talent, creating a token, and I think winning in this way. Yeah, he's already in control. Fort Orlingus. Okay. So creating a lot of gold. Yeah, I think it's over. Quite some unexpected cards. Okay, second match here. Polluted Delta. Fetching for Underground Sea. Tamio. First turn Tamio. Swords to Plowshares. Okay, Prismatic Ending. Wasteland. And Toxics. I don't understand what card is the second from the left. Is the one that destroy all the artifacts or all the creatures, sacrificing. I don't remember. Let me check it later. Taking out Teferi. Okay, Storm Chase talent here. And one otter token. Second turn Wasteland means he doesn't have another colored land. Could be a problem because you cannot double spell your turn. Yeah, he needs to pass. Attack for 1. And the City Sewer. Keeping or putting in the graveyard. Let's see. Okay, Bowmaster in the graveyard. Reanimating it. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Brainstorm in response. A Force of Will. Okay, yeah, we have a proxy. These are proxy friendly testing tournaments. Makes sense if you want to test some new decks. Three lands on the right, but not a lot of action. In the meanwhile, some people coming to take a look. Reanimate. Again on the Bowmaster. Okay. He's going to ping the token or directly on the face? I think directly on the face. Attacking for 2. Some mana screw for the otter player. Prismatic ending or sword to plush. Okay, on the token. Okay, so 2 spells. So with prowess, he's dealing 3 damage. Oh, another land. A bit of flood here. Yeah, one has 2 lands, the other one has 6. Explosive at 0. Maybe also makes sense on 1. I don't know. Maybe he wants to deal small damage. Okay, prismatic vista. Attack for 1. Fetch land. No, he's thinking about it. A brainstorm first. Two cards back. Fetching now, I think. Yeah. Brainstorm and fetch land are one of the most powerful synergies in Magic the Gathering. You can see 3 new cards, put back 2 bad cards, and shuffle them away. Undercity Sewers, Ponder. Yeah, I think he's looking for something more powerful than an Orky Bowmaster, just to deal more damage. Because now he can attack only for 1 every turn, so he's a bit slow. Does he have Murktide? Okay. Voidwalker. Bouncing back the Voidwalker. Tanking the mountain and avoiding the wasteland. What he can do with only 3 lands? For sure creating another token. Ah, he has another land. Okay. Untap draw. Feather push. Wasteland. Attacking for 1. Voidwalker again. Yeah, with the Voidwalker at least he can deals more damage every turn. So together with the Bowmaster, 4 damage per turn. Slightly better than only 1. End of turn. No. Stock up. Okay. Not end of turn. I saw red elemental blast. Vista. Okay. Would you sacrifice the Voidwalker to use the stock up? Or just attacking? Yeah, 4 damage. I think the auto players live are below 10. On top draw. Is there a 7? Brainstorm. Toxids. Force of will. Ooh. What does he want to protect? Okay, Tamio. We need something to close the game here. Like an Oculus or a Murktide. Because Bowmaster is a bit slow. Also Tamio is slow. Tamio is good because it creates value, but is very slow to win the game. I mean, he could win the game alone, but it takes some turn. I think it's like destroy all the lands or all the creature. I really don't know what card is. I think it's a proxy and fetching in response. So Yeah, I think it's like something like destroy all the creatures, or let's see. Ah, okay. It's like destroying all the non-basic lands. Okay, okay. Yeah, luckily he has another land. Using the clue to draw a card. Okay. Attacking for one clue. Does he have other lands? Maybe he still has few wastelands, but I don't know if he still have some underground seas. Again, this town ain't big enough. On Tamio, okay, play it again, create a token, draw a card, end of turn. Brainstorm. Really a marathon match. I think they don't have enough time to have 3 matches. Only 2, I think. Usually in this kind of testing tournaments, we only have 50 minutes to finish. He still has to put 2 cards back for the brainstorm. Okay. Passing the turn. Okay, taking back this town ain't big enough. End of turn. Entomb. Okay. So is your reanimator. He didn't see a lot of reanimation spell in the first match. Yeah, but what creature can he takes? He only has 7 life. E7 is correct. Maybe a Barrogoyf. Or another Bowmaster. Okay. The big guy. Ready to reanimate that. Also, without land, it's quite difficult to play. Ponder. Shuffle. Yeah, I do saw an Atraxa, so this is a real reanimator deck. UB reanimator. Okay, fetch land. Reanimate. Does he has the force of will? Force of will. Can he force back? Okay, force back. Goes to 6. Autoplay, I think, is 1 life, could be. I cannot see the dice. This is the, I think, the last underground sea. Okay, Tamio. Okay. Manifesting Dread. What he can do. Yeah, now he is at 1 life. Before he was at 2. Can he survive for this turn? Yeah, next turn he has a lot of creatures attacking. So for sure he has to do something now. Otherwise it's too late. Okay, 1/2 mana. Okay, bouncing the creatures. Now he has to resolve the 2/2 token. Okay, he has 2 creatures that can block. Okay, passing the turn. He's at 1. Okay. Bowmaster, 1 damage, and it's over. Okay, thanks for everyone, and see you next time. Bye.